traditional marriage. That is the most important part of marriage. Hey beautiful people, you welcome back to my channel. This is TVT1 Tan Tan. So guys, today I'm gonna appreciate you for always coming back. Thank you, my subscribers, my newest subscribers, my viewers. Thank you. And I would like for you to still encourage me the more. Please, I would like to get to 1,000 subscribers. I think we can do it. Come and join my family. Come and join my YouTube family, guys. Because I want to be doing live shows so that we can talk about things, we can gist, we can do apropos, we can gossip, we can talk about the realities of life, we can talk about faith, we can talk about issues going around, things happening to all of us together as a family. So that's why I'll need you to please subscribe more. Subscribe the more, guys. Let me get to 1,000 subscribers and beyond. Thank you so much. So today I'm going to start with the story I did sometimes ago about African men shying away from marrying African American women. The reason is because there was this pretty lady that came on TikTok and talked about African American men not standing by them the way African men stand always by African women. According to her, she said no matter how long you date an African man, they always end up going to marry African women. And she was wondering that why won't African American men do the same? Date them and marry them, you know. But what I just want to correct her, because she didn't know the reasons why African men probably prefer marrying African women. It's not all of them anyway, some of them. One thing I want to let you know, guys, is African men, I can't speak for African men generally, but I can speak for Nigerian men, especially Nigerian men from my tribe. And if almost all Nigerians, I think I can speak for Nigerians as a whole, because there's this culture difference that I talked about in the first part of this topic, that it's culture difference. You know, we are different in many ways. This world is full of different races, tribes, and I can basically talk about Nigerian men, especially Nigerian men from my tribe, the Yoruba part of Nigeria, the southwestern states of Nigeria. See, Nigerian men are very liberal. Nigerian men do not bother about who or what tribe should I marry from. Nigerian men can marry from anywhere. And because Nigeria is a multicultural country, a lot of times since the 30s, Nigerians have been traveling abroad to school in the US, in the UK especially. We have lawyers who were called to the English bar in the 30s, 1930s, 40s. So Nigerians are very liberal, and they understand that the whole world is right there. You can marry anybody you fall in love with. But the reasons why Nigerian men would not want to marry African American women, let me tell you. And in case if you are an African American woman and you are in love with a Nigerian right now or with an African, and you wonder why didn't he propose to me? You wonder what is going on. It's not because of anything. It's because of one major cultural difference, and especially because of these points I'm going to state in this video. So if you really want to marry an African or a Nigerian, ladies, I'm not saying Nigerian men are very spectacular, but to an extent, they're very liberal-minded and they can marry anybody. The reasons why they are not marrying African American women are these, from my own perspective. Number one, let me tell you this again. We have so many foreigners who live in Nigeria and who have naturalized to become Nigerians. For example, look at the daughter of the former President Donald Trump. The daughter married a Lebanese Nigerian. A Lebanese Nigerian. So this particular man has been, maybe was born in Nigeria too. Even those who were not born in Nigeria, they have been in Nigeria. I know of a family, the Kopek family, Dr. Raymond Zad. It's a conglomerate in Nigeria. They do road construction, Kopek, the Zatek Chicken, Sumal Foods, and a lot of it. So they have been in Nigeria since, I'm sure, maybe in the early 20s. In fact, one of them is actually a chief in Ibadan, Chief Raymond Zad, and he speaks Yoruba fluently. So why I'm saying this, because I want you to know that language is a great tool to marry an African. Language. If you are dating a Nigerian, no matter where it came from, whatever tribe it came from, what you should think about is how to learn that language. For me now, as a Yoruba woman, even if you're not a Yoruba person and you speak Yoruba to me, I see you as a brother, I see you as a sister already. I have so many southeastern Nigerian friends, Igbo people. I love lots of them as my friends. They speak Yoruba. Even those who do not speak, but if you speak Yoruba, actually, honestly, it's a tool to bring us together. So I will say, don't underestimate the power of language when you are dating a Nigerian or an African. See, it's very important. Language is strong. It's very strong. And the reasons why language is strong is because you understand each other. You can communicate. When they're talking about you, you understand what they're saying. So it's not too late for you to learn any language. If you know you are dating a man, an Igbo man, or an Hausa man, or a TV man, or a Yoruba man, try to do your own research and he will teach you. Once your boyfriend knows that you are interested in his language, he'll be very glad to teach you. So language is very important. Then too, I'm sorry, I have to look at this because I wrote all this down. Then let me tell you again, what an African man expects in a woman is not a competitor. He's looking at you as a helper, as a companion, not that you're competing with him. So an African man will not want a woman that is very proud. From where I come from, everybody knows that we are very respectful. We are very humble. So an African man needs you to be humble. He needs you to respect him. Men want us to respect them. When you respect a man, he thinks you love him. His mind is that you love him when you respect him. We always talk about love. I love my husband. I love my girl, my boyfriend. I love. But they need respect. When you respect a man, to him is love. So that's it. And an African man will not want you to expect him to do many things like house chores. They were not trained like that. Forgive us. They were not trained like that. So an African man believes that he's in charge. He will go out there, work, get money, and take care of the home. Including your car that you ride. You want to be in charge. You want to be in charge of the apartment where you live. You want to even build a house. Okay, let's say here now, an apartment where you live is in charge of the payment. He's in charge of everything. But he expects you to be an helper to take care of his children and himself. He will expect you to get home early, cook his meal, not order for, can I get some pizza? Hey babe, what do you want to eat? Can I order for? We don't order, we cook. So, if you are used to buying food, ordering for food, an African man will not want to marry you because he's putting his life at risk. Because when you buy what you don't know how they even prepared, how do you expect him to be healthy? So an African man will expect you to cook, to learn how to cook, and to cook his food, so that you can take care of the home. An African man expects the home to be clean when he comes back, clean house. So when you are not competing with him, you are doing a lesser job where you're not paid a lot of money, or even if you are paid a lot of money, you have time for the family. An African man expects you to have time for the family, for the children, because there is a woman that takes care of the home. That's what we believe. A woman takes care of the home, a woman takes care of the children, but the husband goes out there and search for food, search for money, work for money, and use that to take care of his family. So that's it. Then, okay, I've said that an African man is trained to take care of the financial aspect of the home. That you can't take that away from them. By the time you are telling him, I want to pay for this, I want to pay for that. If he doesn't have, that's different. You can say, okay, maybe you can assist me to do this. Even at that, it's not happy about it. That you are even, paying this. He wants to be in charge. He wants to be in control. He's the head. You are the neck. You can as well turn the head to anywhere you want it to go, but he's the head. Let him know that he is the head, respectfully, humbly. Honestly, African men don't like proud women. That's it. Okay, then, still talking about pride. When you marry in an African setting, especially my own tribe, Yoruba, if you marry a man, if you're a woman, you marry a man, every of his siblings, you should respect them. Every member of his family, his siblings, even if he's the firstborn and you are age mates and he has junior ones, all those junior ones, you should respect them. You don't call them by their names. That's from where I come from. Maybe somebody is Yomi and maybe you are 28 and Yomi is 24. Normally you feel I'm older than him. Why should I call him brother Yomi? But that's what our culture says. You should call him brother Yomi. That's all. Call him brother Yomi. If he's a woman, you can call her Sisi Kemi, Sisi Choma. You know, Sisi, just add something as a sign of respect. Respect is reciprocal. If you respect them, they'll respect you back and they will love you. They see you as a very humble person. And apart from you enjoying it, your children will enjoy the benefits too, because any child that you give birth to, they will transfer that love to those children. Are you not enjoying? Are you not reaping it now? You understand? So that's that. Then every member of the family, you should love them and show respect to them. So that's it. That's my own culture. That's Yoruba. If your boyfriend is Yoruba, that's it. But for other tribes, the Igbos, the Hausa people, their own is different. But just do your research. Ask him, what are your expectations as a wife? That's it. There's nothing bad in you talking to him. You're not begging him. You just want to know. So that's that. I know a lot of people will be wondering, why do I have to call somebody sister when I'm older than? That's our culture. And you know, another thing is this. All these small boys that you think, I can't call them brother, they are growing. By the time they grow up, that's your brother will just match their age at that time. Because they're going to grow up, get married. Then will you start calling him brother because he's now grown? Why not start when he's young? It's good like that. That's how it is in my own culture. Okay, then, another thing is, we don't like using left hand to give somebody anything. It's not part of us, because you have the right, you have the left. We use the right hand to give things to people. The left hand is not what we respect. So by the time you give somebody something with the left hand, it's like, you know, so always use the right. That's the way we say things. And these are the reasons why an African man might not want to marry an African American. Then you must love the parents, your parents-in-law, your future parents-in-law. You must love them. You need to love them. What do I mean by loving them? Respect them. Be free with them. Tell them things that is bothering you. You know, somebody that you love, you actually tell your problems to, right? Somebody you respect. If there's anything going on, let them know. While dating, because once you're married, it's you and your husband and God. So then feel free with them, respect them, and be ready to house them when they are old. In Africa, we don't have nursing homes. We don't take our parents to nursing homes. We don't go there. Because nursing homes, nobody can take care of your parents like you. While you were growing up, they didn't take you to somewhere to go and keep for somebody else to take care of you. Even if they did, maybe for one spectacular reason or the other. So now, it's their time to take care of them. And don't forget that in Africa, we don't have free schools. In my country, Nigeria, in the 70s, we had free schools then because of the party UPN was in power by late Chief Obafemi Awolowo and Uncle Bola Ige and co. So we had free education for maybe like 4 years, one term. So after that, no more free education. So you can imagine taking care of your baby from kindergarten to primary school, to junior high school, to senior high school, to university. and taking every, no insurance in Nigeria. There's no insurance. So they will come together and do the wedding for you, plus you too. You must have gotten some money. They will always help you to do everything. Then when they now grow old, you now take them to nursing home. It's a no. So be ready to take care of your parents in their old age. They'll probably come to live with you or moving from one child to another. So when it gets your turn to take care of them, you will take care of them. No nursing home. No nursing home. In fact, I will never advise anybody to take his or her parents to nursing home. Whatever you can do to them, be there. You can get someone to come and be assisting them while you're at work, but you must know how they are doing. So that's it. It's not easy. It's very easy, but that's just our culture in Africa. Okay, like I wrote here, be a daughter to your parents-in-law. Be their daughter. Be ready. These are my parents too. Now you have four parents. Your own dad and mom, and your husband or your wife's dad and mom. So that's it. So then when there are occasions in the family, maybe for wedding, blah, 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 be there. Participate in it. If you're the wife of the firstborn, you are the mother of the house. Now, you understand what I'm saying? If you are the wife of the first son, you are now the mother of the house, the family. So you should take charge. If they need to do anything, always assist. Always be there to help, to give advice. So it's a whole lot of things, but you just have to be committed. Because marriage is a lifelong thing. It's not, I'm married today, I'm divorcing. No. And don't forget that when you're getting married in Africa, we normally do, I did that in one of my videos, traditional marriage. That is the most important part of marriage. It's a traditional cultural marriage where your family, if you are the bride, you should check some of my videos. I think I'll put it on top here. They will come to your, it's a real traditional wedding. That one is a real marriage. Going to court to exchange rings is just to fulfill the law. But that traditional is the thing. So when you are marrying an African, they will do that traditional marriage. It's, it makes your marriage very strong. You are like why am I dancing? So that traditional marriage is very important. Then when you do that one, then you can go to court, then you go to church, or you go to mosque, it depends. But that traditional is the number one. Your African man will do that for you. And that is, is encompassing. It seals that marriage. Bam. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Then, above all in life, everybody wants to be respected. If anybody is rude to you, will you like that person? Do you like proud people? Even the Bible says that pride comes before a fall. So if you don't want to fall, don't be proud. So in Africa, we don't like wives who are proud. In fact, in my own culture, Yoruba people, we don't like wives who are proud. And that's why a lot of times, we too do not want to marry an outsider. Because they don't understand our culture and they will not respect it. But if you want to marry, if you're from another tribe and you want to marry a Yoruba man or Yoruba woman, you know their culture. Study their culture and be part of it. You can't come to my culture and now be arrogant. I'm not going to like you. That's it. Nobody likes arrogant people. I'm not going to like you. Because I'll be looking like, who do you think you are? After all, this is my son. This is my brother. This is my sister. You understand what I'm saying? So we don't, to his pride, we don't like it. Then above all, don't expect too much from your in-laws. Even though you have been nice to them, you call them sister, auntie, you do everything, some people will still not like you. Some people will still not like you, even that you are happy. Some people are not happy that you are happy. Some people are jealous of you because you are always happy. Some people that we call sadists. Some people, there's no joy in their lives, so they can't accept your joy. I don't pray for you to marry into such family. But at the end of it all, do your part. Do your part. Honestly, if you abide by all this, you see, and last thing, we don't like tattoos. We don't like tattoo. I'm sorry, but we don't like tattoo. I know people are doing it, musicians are doing it, actors and actresses are doing it for their own reasons, but really, we don't really like it. But it's not as if we cannot accept it. We accept it, but it's just that it's not what we do. But that's the minute thing. Okay, I'm just telling you everything. What else do I need to tell you? Please learn indigenous food. Learn how to cook indigenous food. Our food, learn it. Except if you don't like or love the man or the woman. Okay, we're talking about man now. If we're talking about women, it's different. You know, I'm talking about African man marrying an African American woman. But if it's an African American man wanting to marry an African, I think he will enjoy himself. But the only thing is that don't expect your wife to be paying part of the bills. She will, but don't compel her to do that. Don't compel your wife to do that. If you are an African American man marrying an African woman, we are spoiled. Our men do everything, but we take care of them. So that's it. It's not too much load. That is the way God made it. God made the husband the head. It's his responsibility. I'm not the one that gave him that kind of job to do. It is God that said, you are the husband, you take care of the home. You will till the ground, but the woman will have pains when she's in labor. So go out there and till the ground and take care of the African woman. Okay? So that's it, guys. Thank you so much. If you like what you have just said, please subscribe, give me some likes, and let me get to 1,000 subscribers. It's not too much for us to do. We can achieve it, guys. Thank you so much. My name is Olubunmi Olowonobi, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.